Hey guys, what is happening? It is another episode of the Padres podcast, guys. I know it's been quite a while since we've done one, since I've done one. So I got a couple. I've had a couple of different things going on, a couple of different channels happening. But hey guys, here we go. We are 24 hours away from the home opener against Bomel and the San Francisco Giants, along with Blake Snell. Now, now I will say this. I myself am not a I will I will say this. I myself I am not I'm not a fan of Blake Snell. Does not look good. Does not look does not look good in a Giants uniform. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that, but to me, he does not look good in a Giants uniform. But then again, that's just me. You guys may think he looks okay in a Giants uniform, but I myself do not think he looks good in a Giants uniform. But you know, it is what it is. He signed a 1 year deal with the Giants, so maybe he comes back to the Padres next season. We'll have to see. Maybe we resign him in the off season. We'll have to see what transpires there. Um, but anyway, guys, we are 24 hours away from the home opener, and I gotta say it's been a weird way to kick off the season because we we had two regular season games in Seoul, but then we come back to the states and we come back to San Diego, and we have two exhibition games against the Mariners. So we've been sitting at 1-1 for about a week. We've been sitting at 1-1, which is weird to me. I but I it's just weird how Major League Baseball did that. It's just weird. It's really weird. Really weird how they did that. But anyway, I digress. So we got Yu Darvish starting tomorrow. He's our home opening starter, which I think is a good call by Bomel, uh, by Shield. Um, I I personally would have liked to see Joe Musgrove start. Start the home opener. In his home on his home turf, on his home stadium. In his hometown, which would have been cool. But I'm cool. I'm fine with. I'm absolutely fine with Darvish starting. That's totally fine with me. I'm fine with that. Um, so I don't know who. I'm not sure who the Giants are countering with. But I think it's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be a fun series. Um, now all the games are gonna count for real. They're gonna matter. Um, so we'll see. Obviously, obviously, I don't think that we're gonna win the division. Obviously, I mean that's the Dodgers are going to win the division. I mean, it's just a given. The Dodgers are going to win the division. It's just a given. They are just too good, too dominant, too powerful of a team. Um, you know, when you have Freeman, Betts, Otani, um, Teoscar Hernandez, I mean, so you know, but the problem is, see, the biggest thing with the Dodgers right now is their defense. They don't have a good defense a good defense out there. I mean, during the Soul series, Max Muncy looked terrible out there at third. Looked terrible. He booted 2 plays. So if that is going to be indicative of how the Dodgers defense is going to look, I like our chances against them, against the Dodgers this season. I would love to see us take the season series against the Dodgers. I would love that because, for one, we have a much better defense out there in the infield. I mean, we have, when you have Cronenworth, Bogarts, Kim, Machado as your infield, that is way better. And you guys may disagree with me, and that's okay. But that, to me, that is way better than Freeman, Betts. I don't even know who their shortstop is. And Lux and Gavin Lux at third. That is way better than that is way worse than the defense the Padres are throwing out there. We have a solidified, bona fide, solid infield, whereas the Dodgers got a lot of questions. And if Muncy's play at third in Korea is any indication of how he's going to play third base this season, the Dodgers have got to do some real soul searching. Not soul searching, but they've really got to look at who they have that can be a much better third baseman than Gavin Lux. But hey, I say throw him out, put him out there. Let him boot all the plays that he that he can. I mean, that's just more when we play him. That's just more runs for us. I mean, so that helps us out, right? So anyway, back to the Giants series. So we open up against the Giants tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and then the St. Louis Cardinals come to town Sunday, Monday, and I believe Tuesday. We have the St. Louis Cardinals coming in, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun series. I think these games, if they are any indication, if the Seoul series was any indication of how we're gonna play this year, I love this team. I liked our team last year, but the problem was we had so many superstars on that team. I mean, think about it. We had Soto, Machado, Bogarts, Tatis, and I think they cracked. They somehow, sort of, a little bit, they cracked under the pressure of being the Big Four, because that's what they were coined from the beginning of the year, the Big Four. And I think that got to them. That pressure got to them, which I don't understand why it shouldn't have gotten to Soto, because Soto's been doing this for a few years already, so he's used to the pressure. But anyway, beside that, I think that's what happened. I think that's what also was part of our collapse, was that we were, not only did the pressure get to those 4 guys, but we were a me-centered team, and I honestly do not think, as much as I love as much as I love Bob Melvin, I don't think Bob Melvin knew really how to handle those type of players. Those superstars, that were me, instead of we. and I think that has changed this year. I feel, and it looks like to me from what I saw the Soul series, that we are now more of a we centered team. It's all about playing together, coming together as a team, and working together as a team. I mean, because you remember last year, Manny said, we'll just look at the stats on the back of our baseball cards. I mean, that was indicative of the season last year. It was, well, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Whereas now it's like, okay, we are a team. We need to come together. We need to, so I think that, I think and I feel that is the going to be the recipe for success this season, and is going to get us that wild card spot. And I know, because we're not, like I said, even with all the Dodgers, drama that's going on, all the distractions, it's still the Dodgers. They're still going to win 100 plus games. They're still going to win the NL West. They're still going to win the division. But we have the ability and the team to take that second or third wild card spot. And I really feel that it's going to be between us, the Diamondbacks, and the Giants for that third wild card spot. It's going to be a 3-team race all season. I think it's going to be, it's just going to be a 3-team race all year. Us, Giants, Diamondbacks, us, Diamondbacks, Giants, in that order. And I just think we're going to go back and forth. And I think that's great. I love that. I absolutely love it. And, but also too, we not only, we have to beat the teams that we should beat too, i.e. the Rockies. For whatever reason, the Rockies have our number. For whatever reason, we cannot beat the Rockies. Every time. Most especially CJ Cron. CJ Cron kills us every time we play them. Whether it's up in Colorado or whether it's here in San Diego at Petco. CJ Cron kills us every time. But I think this year is different. I think we have a different mindset. We have a different attitude this year, and I think it's reflective of Mike Schilt and his attitude and his we are a team mindset. We are going to play together as a team. No one person is bigger than the team. Everybody is on an equal playing field. Everybody is on the same level. We are a team as far as the team goes. Yes, guys are above each. There are guys that are above other guys, obviously. But we will play as a team. We win as a team. We lose as a team. It's not just I, me, right? So that's huge this year. And the addition, this caught me by surprise. I was not expecting us to sign Dylan Cease. And when I saw that come across the wire, when I saw that we had signed Dylan Cease, I was like, okay, that was a sneaky surprise. I didn't see that one coming. And I love the addition of Dylan Cease. I mean, if we get 2021, 2022 Dylan Cease, then Blake Snell signing with the Giants, okay, I'm cool with that. If we get, second second in the voting for a Cy Young 2021-2022 Dylan Cease. I mean, whew. I mean, because when he's on, he's filthy. He's dirty, you know? And if we get that Dylan Cease and not 2023 Dylan Cease, I'm good. I am good with that. So that one was a sneaky surprise. I wasn't expecting that one. I wasn't expecting us to sign, Cease. I mean, so that kind of went under the radar. I didn't even know we were looking at it. But the Diamondbacks, as of yesterday, that I haven't looked to see if it's gone official yet, but as of yesterday, the Diamondbacks were in agreement. They made an offer to Jordan Montgomery, and so the deal was they were in agreement with a deal with Jordan Montgomery. So he's off the table. So I think Tommy Pham is the last domino, I think, to fall. I mean, because JD Martinez signed with the Mets. Corey Seager's re-signed with the Cubs. So I think, you still have Tommy Pham, you have Adam Duvall out there. I mean, you still have a handful of guys out there. But let me park on Tommy Pham. For a minute. The guy gets a lot of flack. The guy takes a lot of heat for his I guess you could say his attitude. But he is just a very passionate guy. And he plays the game of baseball with a passion and a fervor, and I love that. I like that about Tommy Pham, but at the same time, that can also be not detrimental, but that can also be a bad thing, if he allows his passion and his emotions to take over. And I think that's what we saw when he was with the Padres, and during the 2021-2022 season, was that he allowed his emotions to overtake him, and that's why he didn't do as well as he did. But when he went to last year, when he went to the Diamondbacks, something changed. He didn't allow his emotions to take over. He didn't. Yes, he played with the passion that he has for the game, and that the love that he has for the game. He still had that, but I think he was able to keep his emotions in check and not allow those to come out on the field. He let his play do the talking versus his emotions do the talking. And I think that was his biggest thing when he was here in San Diego, was that he allowed his emotions to take away from his play on the field. And that was the biggest difference last year, was that he allowed his play to do the talking. And with him getting, and as you guys know, he got shot when he was here in San Diego. He was attacked and shot, and thankfully he recovered, and but he had a resurgence when he went to Arizona, when he went to the Diamondbacks. I think he kind of had a resurgence of his career, and I think that last year, kind of showed that, okay, I don't have to play with my emotions. I don't have to allow my emotions, I don't have to let my emotions do the talking. I can let my play talk for me, and show that I'm a good player. That just wasn't, that last season just wasn't, that when I was playing for the Padres, that just wasn't a that's not not who Tommy Pham is, you know. And you saw it even when he was with the Cardinals, you know. Even when he was a Cardinal, you know, that passion and those emotions, you know, came out during the game, which is great, you know. And but I think he's matured a little bit more now. I think he's, you know, last year I think he matured a little bit more, and I think that, you know, I think that he'll. I think that if he signed, I have to look. I don't know if he signed with the Padres yet, but I know that he would be the best fit. I mean, because he knows Mike Schilt. He worked with him in when he was in St. Louis, so you know he has that rapport. He has that rapport with Mike Schilt, and so I think that's huge. You know that he would have somebody who knows how to bottle those emotions, so to speak, and kind of keep him centered, keep him grounded. Allow his passion for the game to come out, but help him keep his emotions kind of in check. So anyway, that's my thing on Tommy Pham. But I think he and the Padres would be a great fit. And it would solidify that DH spot and that right field spot, or left field. Excuse me, the left field spot. Because as much as I love Jerkson, as much as I love me some Jerkson Profar, he's more of a platoon guy. He's not really a starter. And I mean, I'm glad he's back. I love that he's back with the Padres, and I really hope that he has a great season, because he struggled in Colorado big time. But I don't think just he's more of a platoon type guy. He's more. He's not really a starter, and that's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally 100% fine. But I think that getting Tommy Pham would solidify us in that starting right fielder spot, and give us that balance that we need, and yeah. So I mean, that's. It would give us that balance that we need, and it would fill that final spot, that final need that we need to address, and we'll be good to go. We'll be set for the season. And I'm so looking forward to the season, guys. I really am. I'm excited to see what the season is going to look like, how we're going to do. Like I said, I feel, we have 90 plus wins in this. Obviously, 90 plus wins. I think we'll have a 90 plus win season. I'm hoping that our on base percentage will be better. I'm hoping our numbers with runners in scoring position will be better. Our pitching is good as always. Now with the addition of Dylan Cease. I think that's a great pickup, great addition. I'm so glad that we signed him. Like I said, that came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that one. But then again, it's AJ Preller. So AJ Preller is known for pulling off those deals that you don't think that he's going to make. Those players that you don't think he's looking at. And boom, getting the deal done under the radar. I did not see that one coming. I am excited for that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, guys. I'm going to have more videos coming throughout the season. So here we go, guys. We are 24 hours away from kicking off the home opener and getting this season going. And I look forward to a great season. I look forward to many, many victories for the Padres this season. We're going to have a great year, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Let's go, Padres!